you. I am Julie Fresh, your host. If you're just joining me for the first time, so welcome to this beautiful space. Thank you for joining. And yeah, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys for always coming to this space. Thank you for believing in this brand. Thank you for trusting this family to entertain, educate, and keep you um, active, ensure that you're not bored. Thank you for trusting us with all of that. We really do appreciate it. And to all the people just seeing this space for the first time, all the people just oops, let me take this off. Okay. That's better. So all the people just seeing this space for the first time, coming across this channel, or those of you that have been coming and have not yet subscribed, please don't want to subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we go live, whenever I am live. Oops, I hit that right. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, uh, if you're seeing this face for the first time, do not leave without hitting the subscribe button. This is me literally begging you to please subscribe to our channel, subscribe to Scott TV family, and trust us with premium entertainment and yeah, information. And I promise, it's a promise from me and from all of us at Cut family here that you will not regret subscribing to our channel. Thank you guys to all those. This is me giving a formal shout out to all of our amazing viewers and subscribers who has been with us from the first day of our 30-day series to the 14th day. And for everyone that joined us yesterday, everyone that celebrated it with us yesterday, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Sonu, Romina, right? No, I call you Rena. Sonu, Rena, Luke, Cynthia, all of you, and the rest that I can't even remember. Trust me, I have so many friends. I've made so many friends here. I've met so many family members to the point where I can't even remember your names, and like I can't remember. But if I decide to call them, we're not going to leave this space today. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really do. We do appreciate you guys, and you guys have a special place in our hearts here at Coach TV. We love you. Thank you so much. Do not forget again, do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're just joining us for the first time. If you're just seeing this space for the first time, do not forget to subscribe before leaving the space. And let's get right into today's video. Now, today's video is not going to be so lengthy, and we'll make it snappy for reasons we can't even share with you guys. But yeah, hi Amy, hi Court, hi Amy, hi fam. Hi Amy, thank you for joining. Welcome to Court TV family. Local, hi Local, hi. How are you doing? I'm seeing many faces today. Wow, it makes me happy. How are you guys doing? How are you, Amy? How are you, Lunko? How are you guys doing? How is your day going? Oops, I forgot to say good morning. Okay, let me do it officially. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get to see this video. Well, hope you guys are doing amazing. Amy, where are you streaming from? Local, where are you streaming from? Show me your outfit. Oops. Okay. I will do that at the end of the video. I promise you I would. I'll do that at the end of the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. I am wearing a black, obviously a black top and a short pants. Yeah, multicolored actually. Looks like castle pins and something like that. But that's what I have on. I'm just looking very casual today. But trust me, Amy, I'll do that at the end of today's video. Trust me, I will. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do also subscribe. Please, I'm literally begging you. Trust me, I would go on my knees if you guys want me to. I'm begging you guys to subscribe. Hi, Peswa. I am Brazilian. Brazil. Hi, you girl. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. should I call you now? Is it Pesao or Osvaldo? Let me call you Valdo. Is that okay? Obrijo. Sobrio. Hey, I like Sobrio. Hi, Sobrio. Brazil. Oh, I just got a Brazilian. You should have prepped me on time so I would have worn my Brazilian hair. So it will connect very well. But I'm so glad you joined me, Sobrio. I'm so glad. Welcome to Court TV family. Yeah, at Court TV family, we're basically about fun. We are here to speak. Hoi, hoi, hi, hi. Okay, hi, hi, hoi, hoi. Hi, Sobrio. How are you doing? How is Brazil today? Welcome to Court TV family, guys. I am Julie Fresh, and I am Nigerian. And yeah, at Court TV, we're here to entertain you. It's basically about fun. That's what Court TV. When you think Court TV, everyone would literally think, "Oh, this channel is basically for legal issues, court related. It's going to be boring and all of that." But we are trying to let you guys know that when you think courts, you shouldn't think only professionalism and all seriousness. Know that even in a court space, people can have fun. So yes, this court is basically for fun, but know that we are here to also answer your legal issues. If you have legal problems, we're here to help you out with it. If you have legal questions, reach out to us, we'll answer you. Now, if you have topics, interesting topics you want us to talk about, reach out to us. We are here to just entertain you, educate you, and ensure that this space is lively. And yeah, that's it. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Sobrio. I'm enjoying myself. Trust me. Please, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. I'm begging, guys. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Sobrio, subscribe if you haven't. Amy, subscribe if you haven't. Local. So please, guys, subscribe to our channels. Let's build a strong community here on YouTube and outside YouTube. I've been saying this thing like since the beginning of this month. The aim is to ensure that we build a community. Amy, you have not given your WhatsApp number. Amy, I did promise to give my WhatsApp number, right? But I did share my socials. You're a pretty girl. Love you, very, very nice girl. Oh, thank you so much. So, Bria, you literally are making me blush right now. You're making me blush. But thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you for joining. Do not forget to subscribe. That will make me blush. Trust me. You are going to make my day. Auntie, no. I didn't say I was going to drop my WhatsApp number. I think you were the one who said you were going to give me your WhatsApp number, right? You yeah, in Brazil, girl, nice girl. If I subscribe you, then you will share your number. Wow. Wow, Antino, wow. Wow, that's sleek. Okay, but trust me, guys, trust me. So Brio, I am not in Brazil. I'm in Nigeria. I'm Nigerian and I'm not in Brazil and I've never been to Brazil. But trust me, I would love to explore Brazil if you agree to be my tour guide anyways. Type spot right now. Thing is, I can't even type my number right now. I can't type because I'm obviously live. I can't type. And the only thing is, you can give me your number, and I promise I'll reach out immediately. I go live, I'll reach out, but I can't do anything right now. My hands are tied until I go live, unless you want me to post my contact after this session, this video. I won't be able to because you already know what will happen afterwards. So, but like I said, my Facebook and my TikTok account is on this channel. So if you guys want to connect with me, just go check out all our videos and you get to see my Facebook account, my socials, Facebook and TikTok. Not Insta. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh my God. Ah, so you see, oh my God, I really, I honestly wish I can understand this, I can read this, but I can't, Sabrina. So you please do me a favor, help me translate in English, please. You guys, while you're doing this, just tap on your screens for me. And you know, I am begging to please subscribe, and you can drop your contacts here. I'll immediately copy it out. Yeah, and then you delete. If that is fine, I'll copy and then I'll tell you to delete when I'm done, so nobody else would see it. But I can't type anything right now. I honestly cannot type when I'm live. So you can get my number, or you can give me your socials if you're on social media, and I would reach out. Oh my God. So what just happened now is power was restored, and yeah, it was obstructed. So there's no light anymore. So Rio, please let me know if that is fine. If you're on social media, share your handles with me, or just literally share with me. I still will copy it out and then share it with me. It's even a way you're going to get a lot of subscribers or followers, however the case may be. Share with me, and I would reach out as soon as possible. Or you just share your contact, and I'll reach out to you. But I can't do anything. I can't even share my contacts and my socials right now because for obvious reasons. But then again, you guys, please, if you're just joining us, welcome to Quartz TV family. I remain Julie Fresh, your beautiful host, the fresh host, the host of the most. Woo! Power restored. Welcome to Nigeria, where things like this is likely to happen at will. So you guys will have to pardon me if you get to see the old tripping thing. It's beyond my control right now. I think the electricity is faulty. It was it rained last night, and that was when power was obstructed in the middle of the night, and it has been like this all morning. They are actually working on it, so I don't know. Hence, we can't do anything until it's worked on. But until then, you guys will have to pardon us for now. This is me apologizing to all our foreign family members. You guys will have to pardon us like this. You have to pardon us for now. Hi, love. I'm Brazilian. Brazil. Oh, you already mentioned Sobrio. You already mentioned. I know, and I'm glad I'm meeting you. Nice to meet you, Sobrio. Hi there. I am Julie Fresh, and I'm Nigerian. From Nigeria, I'm Nigerian. I'm glad I just made a Brazilian friend today. So you guys, let me give you a rundown of the number of foreign friends, family members we made. We have Romania, we have Korean, we have Philippines, we have Brazilian, we have Indian, we have American, we have Portuguese, we have English, we have oh my God, I just mentioned, oh my God, I'm not in Brazil. So real. I'm not in Brazil. I'm currently in Nigeria. And we also have Zambian. Yeah. We also have Zambian. We have Kenyan. We have what do you call people from Zimbabwe? Zimbabwean. I'm so sorry, guys. I need your help. Help me. What are people from Zimbabwe called? I have a friend from Zimbabwe. Yeah. You're in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I am not. I wish I was. Trust me, Rio. I wish I was, but I am currently in Nigeria. I'm currently in Nigeria, particularly the outskirts of Abuja. That's where I am currently at the moment. Yeah, at the moment. So, as I was saying, to all those just joining, welcome to Court TV family. I remain your host, Truly Fresh. And today, as our description says, we will be talking about inferiority complex. Now, I told you guys, I feel like I always have to explain the reason why I pick some topics. Oops, it just happened. So most times, the reason why I pick some of the topics I choose, it's you speak Portuguese or Brazil. I speak English and Pidgin. I don't speak Brazil. I don't speak Portuguese, Creole. I don't. Oh yeah, we have German friends too. We have German. We have friends from Iran, from Iraq, from Qatar, from Dubai. We have friends from, oh my God, the list goes, trust me, I can't even begin to mention. But to all of you that have joined me so far worldwide, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So, my darling Brio, I don't speak Portuguese or Brazil. I speak English and Pidgin and my native language. So, those are the only languages I understand. And a little bit of Spanish. But that's many questions on that. That's because I took up Spanish classes in my first year in school. But then again, I did it for like a month before I stopped. So, again, welcome to Cut TV, guys. Please do also subscribe if you haven't. This is me literally begging you guys to please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you do not subscribe, guys, you will start seeing me in your dreams. I'll be coming like sleep paralysis to you. You'll be seeing me holding your neck and telling you subscribe. And I won't let you go unless you subscribe. Then you'll be separate from the paralysis of your sleep. Subscribe if you don't want to have sleep paralysis orchestrated by my beautiful self. So let's get right into today's video. Who else is excited? Who else is excited about today's video? So as I was saying, our topic for today is inferiority complex. Where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian. Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. I don't get. Could you please translate for me? So, what is inferiority complex? What you guys think when you think of what comes to your mind when you hear inferiority complexes or when you think of inferiority complex? Now, this is something that a lot of people just feel like yeah, it's not something that applies to everybody. But one thing I have grown to understand is that every human has inferiority complex, but we just some of us just know how to manage it. Once, yes. I'm Nigerian. So real. I'm Nigerian. A lot of us have inferiority complexes, but some of us are just lucky enough to know how to manage and control our inferiority complex. So today we'll be talking about inferiority complex. We'll be talking about the causes, the classification, the effects, and how to manage or treat inferiority complex. Now, if you have any questions for me, if you have any questions for me during this session, please do not hesitate to let me know. Call my attention. If you have a contribution, an observation, an opinion, just do well to call my notice. Let me know or just drop what you have to say. But whilst we are at this, you guys please show some love. Tap your screens. To all of you who just want to listen, um, just like my friend Runa, who said he would rather just listen to me, and I find that cute. Honestly, I find it cute when he said, "I'd rather listen to you. I don't have anything to say. I'd rather listen to you." So if you want to be like my darling friend Rona, just listen to me and keep tapping your screen to react for me. Encourage me by tapping your screen. And if you just want to do that without being seen, just subscribe to my channel. And trust me, this is me saying thank you in advance for doing that already. And I love you. So let's get right into today's video. Now, inferiority complex is the feeling of adequacy or insecurity towards either yourself or others. I said yourself because sometimes we're in competition with ourselves and we don't even know. We feel inferior with ourselves and we don't even know. So that's why I use that word. Now, inferiority complex is psychological. In psychology, describes a persistent feeling of inadequacy or insecurity, often stemming from a real or perceived deficiency. This can manifest in various ways, including a belief that one is inferior to others, whether physically or mentally. The feeling can also be rooted in imagined shortcomings. Can see if inferiority complex is broad, is one topic that I feel like is rarely talked about, and it is something that it affects us as humans. If we do not have it, we somehow know one or two-person that is dealing with inferiority complex, and nobody cares. Nobody, every we see it as a bad character. That is what we tag. I think in Nigeria it is a bad character. No mind that she just get inferiority complex, and then we let the person deal with their problem. Nobody. I don't think I've seen anybody that one. Even I personally, I don't think I want to get associated with someone that has inferiority complex because I feel like you're going to stress me physically and mentally. And yeah, I'll always want to prove a point to you, want to explain myself all the time. I'll have to be careful of the things I say around you because I do not want to hurt your feelings and all of that. I don't want you to feel sad. I don't want you to feel inferior. I'm careful of sharing good news, big wins with you because I just don't want to hurt your feelings. So these are the reason why a lot of persons avoid those that have inferiority complex. We know them. We know there are people out there with inferiority complex, but we intentionally avoid them because to us, being in a relationship or in friendship, doing friendship with these people is stressful and somewhat harmful. So we avoid them to deal with their issues themselves. Now, how can these people acknowledge that they have issues if we do not constantly tell them? Now, there are some of these people that they have friends and family members who constantly tell them that you have inferiority and this thing you're doing is inferiority, signs of an inferiority complex. You need help, and it's a problem. Know that we should know that the moment we let it linger, it will keep growing. It's like a seed. We keep planting it. It's like a seed. We'll keep nurturing it. They'll keep nurturing it until it becomes uncontrollable. And sometimes this thing can lead to death because in a bit to be better, in a bit to prove a point, in a bit to be seen, in a bit to be loved by everybody, to in a bit to just do everything that pleases you, you end up losing yourself, you end up losing your life. So that is why I chose inferiority complex. That's why I chose this topic today because it's one topic that is rarely talked about. And even though some people talk about it, it can never be overemphasized. That is what I need us to know. Inferiority complex is like bullying. It can never, ever, 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 ever be overemphasized. We need to talk about it. We need to preach about it. We need to we need to teach children about these things so that they don't grow up feeling inferior to others. Let people be comfortable with their current situation, with their skin. Let them be comfortable. That is why with the way the world is going and all manner of things happening, inferiority complex will gradually become a norm, and will now find another English word to make it seem like it is good, just like how we've managed to to turn bad character into zodiac signs and what's the other word, feminism. Yeah, you are rude, you have bad character, you exhibit bad character, you are mannerless, but you hide under the nonsense of zodiac signs and feminism. A lot of people, I'm Aries, I'm Cancer, I'm Leo, I'm Taurus, and the rest. and that means I am this. I'm just acting. You're not. You are just plain rude. You're just plain rude and mannerless. There are other people who share same zodiac signs like you do, and they are perfect. Not perfect, but they are imperfectly perfect. So you don't come out here making. Now let's not even go there. Let's not even talk about that. Let's come back to what we're talking about today. Now, if we do not deal with this thing will become a huge problem in our society, and they will find a reason. They will end up telling you, I have inferiority complex because I have cancer, because I am cancer. That cancer, though, it's let's not go there anyway. So let's focus. An inferiority complex can make you can make an individual to overcompensate in a number of ways. For example, a person who feels inferior because they are shorter than others or they are shorter than average, also known as Napoleon complex. When you feel inferior because you're shorter than average, is called Napoleon complex due to common modern day heightism. Become only concerned with how they appear to others. I just mentioned it with everything that is happening in the country. Inferiority complex will soon become a normal thing because everybody wants to be like everybody. Everybody, you see how competition. No, it's the word is not competition. Um, Everybody wants to do the same trends. That's the word. Trend is gradually eating deep into people's spirits, and the ones that cannot afford the trendy life or cannot or do not want it, people make them feel inferior, make them feel like you're not human. Are you in this? I remember when Lord of the Rings, it was the last season when it was trending. Oh my god, you turn left Lord of the Rings, you turn right Lord of the Rings, and all of that. At some point, I was starting to feel like, I don't think I'm smart. This one I've not seen. Because when you say, oh, do you remember? You're having a simple conversation and someone just saying, this thing just reminded me of Thor. Remember that scene where, and I'm like, who? I've forgotten Lord of the Rings now. I've not seen the movie. I've not seen the series. You are joking. Are you in this world? I beg shifts. Things like that. Wait, Joe. This one is not part of humans. This one is not in this world. And all of those things. When things start to trend, a lot of people make you feel like if you do not follow the trend, you are not human. They intentionally and unintentionally make you feel inferior to them. So, yeah, with how things appear to others, they may wear special shoes to make themselves appear taller or surround themselves with even shorter individuals just to make them feel better. Imagine constantly, I am in this category. I will place myself in this category because I'm about 5 feet tall. I'm not so tall. But then again, at some point in my life, everyone around me just made me feel so bad. They would tease me and all of that. And I started feeling inferior because I was short and I was always on heels. I can't go to church without wearing heels. I have to wear it. And at some point in my life, I said, fuck it. I'm sorry for the effort. I'm not doing this anymore. I have to be comfortable with myself. And then again, if you don't know how happy it makes me when I just notice that this person I'm standing with, I'm taller than that person. It makes me so happy. Honestly, it does. But then again, I thought about everything. I thought about myself. I had to work on that character because I feel like it's a very bad character. And then I looked at my circle. Everyone is about my height and the rest. I have a problem if you are so tall, if you're taller than me. I want to give you your space. But let me shock you guys. Now, whilst I am outside avoiding the slightly taller people and very tall people because I want everybody in my circle to be about the same height, my younger sister is taller than me. To even make it worse, my younger brother is 6 feet 4. Beat that. My younger sister is 6 feet. My younger sister is 5 feet 3. My younger brother is 6 feet 4. This is my immediate younger sister. She's 6 feet. This is my immediate younger sibling, which is a girl. She's 5 feet 3. between 5 feet 3 or 4, and my younger brother, who is her immediate younger sibling, is 6 feet 4. No, he's 6 feet 5. Like when I'm talking to him, I'm literally like this. So how am I to avoid these people and I have them closest to me? So does this mean I will have to avoid my siblings or what? So I had to deal with that. I understood the concept of inferiority complex and I had to work on myself. So that's like one thing people do: surround themselves with shorter people just to make them feel good. Now, what are the causes of inferiority complex? If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to Coach TV family. I remain your host, Really Fresh, and our topic for today is inferiority complex. Yeah, we're talking about inferiority complex. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button, share our links, tell your friends to join this beautiful family, and comment down below what you think about inferiority complex. Tell me, share your thoughts with us on inferiority complex. And if you're enjoying this topic, tap on your screens, guys. I told you, react to my video, tap on your screens and know that I love you. Now let's get back to our video. Now, so saying, what are the causes of inferiority complex? An inferiority complex occurs when the feeling of inferiority are intensified in individual through discouragement or failure. Those who are at risk for developing a complex include people who show signs of low self-esteem or low self-worth, or who have low status in their peer group. They may always display symptoms similarly similar they may always display symptoms similar to depression. Children reared in household where the parents are perceived as having overbearing expectation may also develop an inferiority complex. In this case, this especially this one, when you see whose parents whose parents are perceived to have overbearing expectation develop inferiority complex. This is us saying that parents can contribute to the reason why children have inferiority complex, and it takes us back to parental differences or parental preferences. Yeah, parental differences. When the parent prefers one child to the other or one child to other children, it makes them develop inferiority complex. They have low self-esteem. They feel uh, they feel like they don't have self-worth. They are discouraged. They constantly feel like failures. You know, the time where your parents always compare you. There's this thing my dad usually do. He does when he was still alive as a child. My dad is good at comparison, and this is one thing I hated most, and I still do hate in my life. Do not compare me. I'm running on my own pace. I'm living my life at my own pace, the way I want it. And then this is how my dad feels like comparing you push you to want to do better. So it compares me, not it doesn't compare you to your siblings, it compares you to your neighbor's child, church member, classmate, or your friend. And this is our neighbor's child, my neighbor back then, who happened to be my friend and classmate. He compares me a lot of times to this girl. And I know for a fact that her parents compares her all the time to me. And she's always crying. They are always talking, why can't you be like Julie? Can you not see how she behaves? Can you not see she doesn't, and all that stuff? She beats her. And when my dad wants to do it, compares me to her. And I feel like this is how I just realized that a lot of African or Nigerian parents do this thing. They compare you to other children. Whereas when they are outside, they praise you and they see your praises and all of that. But this is how they want to train you. Now, at some point in my life, I had to tell him, I don't like it, Daddy. I don't like how you compare me with Onyinye, because at Onyinye's house, they are always comparing her to me. So it's just funny when these people look up to me and they want their child to be like me, and then you are always saying you want me to be like her. So why are you people trying to make us enemies? And it affected my relationship with her at some point, because I started developing hate towards her. I never wanted her to visit me, because whenever she visits my dad, it's always playful around her. Tell me about school, your last result, your exam, your test, and all that. And he never does this thing with me. So I started developing hate towards this person. I started giving her attitude. I gave her space. I gave her distance because her presence triggers a lot of hurt in my heart. She makes me angry. She hurts me. So I gave her space because I felt like if my dad did not see her, he would not have reasons to compare me to her. And then whatever I do would be accepted because there is no comparison anywhere. There's no one to compare me to. And so I caught myself, and this is one gift I am grateful to God for the ability to um know when I am doing something bad, know when I am trending the wrong path, and the ability to stop things, to have to control, to take full control of my life when need be. So I understood what I was doing. I saw what I was doing. I understood it. I acknowledged my feelings and I acknowledged that it is not her fault. I came to terms that this is how my dad wants to parent. My dad wanted to um train me, to parent me, and I accepted his own pattern of parenting. And that gave me a reason, a room to forgive her and also be expressive to my father. I told him how the things he does made me feel and how I hated comparison. And trust me, from that day till the day my dad passed, he never compared me with anybody, not me, not any of my siblings. And I was so proud of myself. I am. He made me comfortable. It was difficult because I felt like we all grew up feeling like it's difficult communicating with my father. It took a lot of boldness for me to do that. You know, when they say your father is the lion of the tribe of your family, that was the description of my dad. And it took a lot for me to actually go there and just confront him and express myself to him in a subtle way, and it just made him feel bad. He apologized. Like I never even thought my dad would apologize, but he did apologize. And yeah, he did apologize. And we moved past it. And he never compared me nor my siblings till the day he passed on. This thing happened when I think I was just in secondary school. I was in JS3 at the time when this thing happened, and it's been how many years now. So I'm glad. These are things that there are a lot of things that a lot of parents foster inferiority complexes in their children, and they do not even know. Now it is your responsibility to be expressive. Let your parents know how these things they are doing make you feel, how the people around you make you feel. And like I said, if your friends are making you feel inferior, cut them off, especially when they know that this thing they are doing is how we call it to pepper you. Cut the person off. You know how you have someone in your contact list, the person is always posting vacation and all that, and da. The person is your friend. People have no, you people communicate absolutely about nothing. People do not have any communication. Only thing you get to do is just to do view me, view for view. Yes, view my status, I view your status, and that's all that you guys get to do. And this person's status is making you feel bad. At some point in my life when I was in school, uh, my then classmate was living her best life at the time, exploring the world, doing stuff. She met a guy who turned out to be her boyfriend and he's wealthy, and they were just living their best life, rented an apartment, everything. Her life was literally on her WhatsApp status. And I was there. I would rarely talk about anything. And it just made me feel every time I get to see a status or I view a status, it just made me feel sad. It made me feel like it made me feel less of myself. It makes me feel worthless. Like, is this not my mate exploring? Is this not my mate living her best life? And this is me just here hiding up and doing nothing. And it got so bad, I had to lose that contact. In order for me to stay sane, I deleted the contact. Until years later, she messaged me. I just, why you send me your number? And yeah, we've been talking. And I realized that I think she outgrew that stage of her life. What she I just told her, see, anything we're doing, you won't give me heart attack that time. I almost entered depression because of it. And she said, she understood life better. And then she understood that she didn't have to be putting her entire life in social media. So she stopped it. She decided to reach out to some friends, and I was one of the friends she reached out to. So we've been cool ever since. We talk. She really, if she goes, she's married, And the only people she gets to boost is her family, her kids, rarely even her husband, just her kids all the time. And it's just fine by me. So if you have people that makes you feel this way, be expressive, tell them how their actions make you feel. And yeah, you guys can work something out. Now let's move on to classification of inferiority complex. I know you'll be surprised because myself, I was surprised when I saw if when I looked it up and I saw classification, and then I realized that inferiority complex is classified into two: their primary feeling, the primary inferiority, and the secondary inferiority. If you're just joining, welcome to Court TV family. Please do not leave this space without subscribing. Hit the subscribe button, like my video, tell me where you're streaming from, share our links, tell your friends to join us, and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I'm live. But last but not the least, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. So let's continue. We're talking about inferiority complex, and yeah, we just concluded, we just defined inferiority complex, and we talked about the causes of inferiority complex. Now let's move on to the classification, which I said that there are two classifications. One is the primary inferiority, and the second is the I'm so sorry about that. The second is the secondary inferiority. Now, the primary inferiority complex is said to inferiority feeling is said to be rooted in young child's original experience of weakness, helplessness, and dependency. Now, this is taking us back to our parents. You see why I said parents play vital role in contributing to inferiority complex. Let's focus. Um, Now, this one says a primary one is said to be found in young children that have original experiences like weakness, helplessness, and dependency. This is the children we know, especially for our toddlers and the kids, where we know that they are fully dependent on the parent. They are helpless. They can't do anything for themselves without the parent. Even some teenagers are in a situation where your parents are solely responsible for your well-being, for everything that has to do with you as a child, as a teenager. So if care is not taken, you may develop inferiority complex during this phase of your life. Uh, it says uh, where there is lack of parental acceptance, attention, affection, or or an actual constitutional an actual constitutional weakness, it can then be intensified by comparison to siblings, romantic partners, and adults. Now, the second one is the secondary inferiority feeling, which relates to an adult's experience of being unable to reach a subconscious, reassuring, fictional final goal of subjective security and success to compensate for life inferiority feelings. The the perceived distance from that reassuring goals, the perceived distance from that reassuring goals would lead to a negative, depressed feeling that could then prompt the recall of original inferiority feeling. This composite of inferiority feeling, i.e., example, the original feeling recalled due to the secondary feeling, could be experienced as overwhelming, The reassuring goal invented to relieve the original primary feeling of inferiority, which actually causes secondary feeling of inferiority. Now you know that if primary inferiority is not properly managed, it's not properly managed and handled at early stage, it can then result to secondary inferiority feeling, which means that you've started feeling inferior from your childhood up until you became an adult, and it's a tough thing to deal with. At that point, I'm sure you must have gathered a lot of enemies, and a lot of people will be avoiding you at the time because obviously you have inferiority complex and nobody wants to associate with somebody like that. Let's move on to the effects of inferiority complex, which is said to be let's start with Inferiority complex can affect us and impact us negatively rather than positively in ways that are beyond our control sometimes. Now, the first thing to know, the first effect is low self-esteem. It reduces our self-esteem, makes us feel worthless, makes us hide under our shell. It creates room for bullying, makes people bully us at will, both physically, verbally, socially, and the like schools. It just keeps us in a very in our shell and not allow us be expressive, not allow us bring out our best and the like schools. Now the second thing it does to it can inhibit a student's ability to receive and understand information. That's like I earlier said, that if you know somebody, a lot of people avoid people with inferiority complex because they feel like they stress them both physically, emotionally, and mentally. Now, a lot of times they filter, they are careful with what they say to around these people around them because they have to filter their words. They don't know the things you say that will make them feel happy or makes them sad. They have ability to you do not have ability to properly understand information, to properly decipher between jokes and seriousness. So a lot of times people are surrounded when you notice that a lot of times that's like one of the reasons why people avoid those with inferiority complex. Hi Shabina. Hi Shabina. Hi, how are you doing? Hi Shabina. Please if you're new to this, please subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification bell. Welcome to Quad TV family, and know that here at Quad TV we're here to entertain you, to keep you entertained. Hi, my darling. Hello. We're here to keep you entertained, to keep you um educated, to ensure that we share every knowledge, every little knowledge we have on this space. Know that if you have legal issues, if you have relationship problems, religious questions, whatever it is you want to talk to us about, showbiz, gossip, come to this space. That is why we were created. We are created for things like this, and we'll be glad to entertain you. If you haven't subscribed again, please do well to subscribe to our channel and tap on your screen if you're enjoying this session. Whether or not you're enjoying this session, guys, tap on your screen because I'm educating you guys. So give me my flowers, my darlings. Let me sound like Tony Gomez. My darlings, give me my flowers. Give me my flowers, my darlings. Encouragement. Shabina, where are you streaming from? And so let's get right into it. Where are you streaming from? And let me know what you think about inferiority complex. Now, oh, thirdly, inferiority complex affects personal relationships, both friendships and relationships. Like I just mentioned, a lot of people try to avoid people with inferiority complex because if they stress them a lot, and this thing affects personal relationship because you are always feeling inferior. You're always feeling like my man is talking to this girl because she's more endowed than me. Oh, I need to do this, I need to impress. Or my woman is doing this to this guy because I don't have money and all those stuff. A lot of times you are complaining, you are comparing, you are insecure, you are always looking for rooms to argue and to fight and all of that. It just stresses a lot of people and they have tried as much as possible. They try their best possible to avoid people with inferiority complex for the sake of their mental health. Everybody wants peace of mind. They want people that will bring them peace. People that will just enjoy friendship with them. Not that you guys will not argue. You guys will argue. You guys will quarrel, but it wouldn't be enough. You wouldn't have to know that. You wouldn't have to stress to know that because you know that this person needs special attention. So and fifthly, it affects our personal growth. You're always in a competition with everybody rather than focusing on doing things at your own pace, growing yourself in every aspect, nurturing a better future. expanding your finance, building an empire, you are just fixated on getting into unhealthy competition with everybody, especially at work. You're not as productive as you should be. You're always in your shell. You're not bringing out your best because you feel like this thing this person said is better. How can I say this when this person has a PhD and I only hold a baccalaureate set? Why would I be here? How can I apply for this job when I know that I do not qualify? I only went to Poly. I only went to an open university. What stops you from trying first? What's stopping you from trying first? Why would I do this? Oh, this person is better than me. Oh, I can't head this thing because I am this. Why don't you just do the thing? I won't be able to deliver and all those stuff. And the next thing you're instead of focusing on doing your job, you're focused on wanting to be seen, wanting to be loved. So you're thereby just pouring your attention in doing unnecessary tatafo and unhealthy competition. And the last but not the least, it affects our overall well-being. Now, whilst you're trying to do to be seen, you're trying to be. It is either you're trying to be seen when you're in an unhealthy competition, you are struggling with relationship and stuff. At the end of the day, when you're on your own and you're quiet, it plays a lot with your mental health, and this affects your overall well-being. Trust me, guys, it does. It just makes you feel less yourself. It puts you in your shell. It just it just does everything bad. So that is why we need to tackle inferiority complex the moment we realize that we're gradually shifting to that side of our lives. Now, let's talk about the treatment. Inferiority complex doesn't really require medical treatment. I don't think there is any medical, say you have tabs for inferiority complexes, but there are ways you can manage inferiority complexes. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys if you feel like there are other ways, and if you think they have medical treatment for inferiority complex, please comment down below. Let me know. I would really, really love to learn from you guys. Uh, Again, if you're just joining, welcome to Positively Family. I remain your host, really fresh, and do well to subscribe. Please, I am begging you. I want to see a lot of subscribers at the end of today's video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, get notified when I am live, and I love you guys. Trust me. Now let's move on to the treatment. And it is said that there are such cognitive behavioral therapy. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There are therapies that are called the behavioral therapy that can be helpful in addressing the underlying causes and managing the symptoms of inferiority complex. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation can also help. Like I mentioned, I told you guys that I have the ability, it's a gift of mindfulness. I am mindful of myself. I have the ability to catch myself when I'm doing something wrong, or when I'm treading the rough path, or just when something right is not just happening. I have the ability to just catch myself. I mean, I'm that mindful. So you should try to be mindful and develop the technique of mindfulness and develop technique of meditation. Trust me, meditate, let out this energy, seek therapy. Let me use my regular word, professional help, as I always say. Seek professional help, talk to people, professionals, talk to them, be expressive, let them know how this person makes you feel, how this particular act makes you feel, how this thing makes you feel. Just express yourself. Then be mindful whilst you're doing that. Be mindful once you feel like know your triggers, know the things that triggers your inferiority. You know things that triggers you to be inferior to others. Is it flashy lifestyle? Is it smartness? Is it book intelligence? Is it fashion sense? Just know what makes you feel inferior to others, and then be mindful when you just notice that. When be mindful Notice when you're beginning to feel inferior and find a distraction. If you have to lose contact, cut off from people that makes you feel inferior. Because sometimes let them know, and then let them know the reason why you just have to give them space because you are in a process of finding yourself back. You're in your healing process. Once you get back, then you guys can talk about managing, building a relationship again or friendship. But in the meantime, you need your space. Do you live right, enjoy yourself, and yeah. Tell me if this has been an interesting. First of all, that's it about inferiority complex. Tell me if this has been an interesting time. It has been an interesting session because trust me, guys, I enjoyed myself performing this, and I honestly do not want to do it. I honestly I honestly tell me whenever I am live with you guys, whenever I'm doing stuff with you guys, it just makes me very happy. And whenever I share information like this with you guys, it makes me fulfilled. So tell me, guys, if I skipped something, if you have any contribution as to what we talked about, just let me know, guys. And this is me. I'm waiting comments down below. And yeah, like I told Amy or Antonio, that I will show you my full look at the end of the video. If you're live, if you're still here, say hi so I can just show you what I look like at the end of the video. I'm sure you can already see my pants and yeah. This is a part of me that you never gonna ever take away from me. No, no. Guys, I feel like I've not done this in a long while where I get to dance during sessions. And yeah, this is just me trying to vibe with you guys. So, guys, let's just now tell me how your week has been. Let me tell you how my week has been. My week has been crazy. It has been eventful. It has been super stressful. It has been productive. And that's like the highlight of the week. I hate it when I have things to do, when I have things planned out for the week. And at this time of the week, I am feeling like, what? It's Thursday already? I've not done this, I've not done that, but it has been productive, and I'm super grateful to God for that because I have gradually ticking out all my boxes for the week. I'm always done with that, and I'm ticking out my boxes for the month of May, which is something I'm grateful for. And I also got to do something that I thinking about this. I once commented on my socials that I already told you guys that I'm in my beautiful era. I'm in my rich auntie vibe era, and I'm in my season of trying out new things. And I am surprising me a lot because what the hell? Where have you been, this lady? Like I didn't see. I'm sure if spirits exist and our lost loved ones can actually do see us from up there, my dad will literally be smiling from ear to ear, saying, "Damn, that's my daughter," and I am so proud of her because I'm sure if they had told him that Julie will become this person at some point in her life, he will be like, "Hey, I swear to God, I am dropping 500K. She will never be." I'll be like, it's good though because I don't see, I never saw myself to be one that would really hustle. I just saw myself to be one to go to school, get a job, and yeah, still maintain media presence because that have always been my dream, be in the media. Though I never ever envisioned during screens. I never envisioned during TV. I have just been a lover of radio session and audio podcasting and stuff. And yeah, and somehow I have come in contact with a lot of people in that line. I've even got like I was privileged to get basic knowledge on um, radio shows and production and the rest because I had worked for someone like that when immediately I finished the secondary school. So that, I mean, it just made me really wanted to do radio. I never saw myself doing screens. I always wanted to be hidden. Like I just wanted people to think, where is this? I really want to see what this person looks like in person. I want to see, and they imagine they look. You are so small. You are so small person, and all of that. Guys, trust me. I never saw myself doing. I never saw myself doing fashion. I never saw myself doing event planning. Is it event? No, I never saw myself doing fashion. I never saw myself doing styling. I never saw myself doing coutouring, honestly. And this is me doing fashion and coutouring. This is me doing styling. This is me doing event planning. This is me doing podcasting and hosting and presenting. This is me doing everything legit that gives me money, that brings ego or cash change. This is me doing all of that. I am so proud of myself, honestly. I'm so proud of myself. Like my mom will tell me, you're the busiest person in this family right now, and I hope that soon it will start paying off. So, guys, if you haven't patronized me, this is me telling you guys again that you should patronize Juju's Styling and Couture, Juju's Events, Julix Events Planning. We deliver unique events that wow you. So please do also patronize us. Now let's get back to what we're doing. This is not me advertising my product. This is me saying no to inferiority complex. Say no. Oh, thank you, Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. Thank you. Okay, don't smile too much. Ben, I feel flushed. Don't smile too much. Come back. All right. Thank you so much, Ben. I feel like I smiled too much. Thank you so much, Ben. You for that. Please, if you haven't subscribed, I'm begging you guys for me to maintain this smile. Just subscribe to my channel. I did beg on us. Let me know that for you. I'm begging you people. Edro, Pico, I'm speaking Igbo and Yoruba. How do you say sorry in Brazil? How do you say sorry? But yeah. Hi, you came back. Wow. Hi, Antonio. You came back. I'm so glad you did. Tell me you've subscribed, please. Tell me if you subscribe to my channel already. Now, Antonio, if you subscribe, I'm going to literally get off this couch and show you my full outfit. But then again, whilst I'm waiting for you to make that decision, tell me what you think about inferiority complex. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ben, for subscribing, and to every other person who subscribed. Thank you guys for subscribing. Now let me get up. All right. So this is, oh my god. Yeah. Now this is what I look like. Okay. So I'll be doing, let me see. All right. So guys, thank you so much, Ben, for subscribing. Thank you to everyone that joined me. I think I should try a session while standing. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Ben, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining me. This is my full outfit. I'm just wearing, like I said, I'm wearing a pants, shorts, and this top, and I have my hair all down. So that's it for today. Now, if you like my outfit, and you know that I made this pants dome. I made it myself. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So I made this pants myself. If you want one, let me know. So to everyone that joined me, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Trust me, Antonio, you literally just made my day. If you want to connect with me, Antonio, um, Antino rather, if you want to connect with me, Antino,
I don't know why I feel like you're a girl, but yeah, if you want to connect with me and um, check our previous posts, you will see, or I'll even do it again. No, I want you guys to look at our videos. So check our previous posts to see my socials there. You can read me on Facebook if you have a Facebook account. You can read me on Facebook or TikTok. I currently do not have an Instagram account. My Instagram account was hacked, and yeah, I think my IPS, my phone IPS or something was hacked. My Instagram was hacked, so I haven't been able to operate Instagram for a while now because whenever I try to install Instagram and register, somehow immediately I do that, it just get hacked immediately. So I've been advised to not use the same contact and the same phone to open Instagram. So I'm just saying load now from Instagram, but yeah. But if you know how you can help me rectify my issue, please help me do that. But I'm not on Instagram right now. I'm just on TikTok. I'm on WhatsApp and then Facebook. Obviously, there has to be on WhatsApp. I'm on TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Facebook. So you can all reach me from Facebook and TikTok. I can't really post my WhatsApp number for now. But yeah, that's it for today's edition of our 30-day series here on Cut TV. If you haven't been following us, please do want to follow us. Check out our old videos. Subscribe to our channel, guys. If you haven't done that, subscribe to our channels. Look at our old videos. Share our links. Tell your friends about this beautiful space. Tell them to join us here and be a part of this family. Let's build a strong community too, guys. And trust me, guys, you are not going to regret being a part of this family. It's a promise from me, from Court TV, and from all of us here in Nigeria to you. I promise you, you will not regret subscribing to Court TV family. And yeah, like I always say, this is me signing up, or I'm not leaving you. Always stay hydrated, stay beautiful, stay handsome, stay chilled, stay enlightened, stay insightful, stay security conscious, stay safe out there. Know that I love you, and this is from us to Court, from us here at Court TV to you. We're sending you lots and lots of love and light. Stay tuned, stay beautiful, stay safe. Until next time, this is Julie Pesh signing out from Hot TV. Bye bye.